The Three Pillars of Relief. In a small village on the banks of a flowing river, there lived a man named Arjun. Arjun was a hard-working farmer who toiled day and night in the fields. Despite his hard work, life was often harsh and filled with struggles. His crops were often destroyed by storms, and his earnings barely allowed him to survive. His wife, Savita, and he shared in the sorrow, but their love and bond remained strong. Still, the weight of life's challenges caused Arjun to feel overwhelmed, and at times, despair would settle in his heart. One evening, after a particularly difficult day of work, Arjun sat by the riverbank, feeling hopeless. The setting sun mirrored his mood, casting a dark shadow over his soul. As he sat in silence, an elderly sage happened to pass by and noticed the sorrow on Arjun's face. The sage approached him and asked, "Why do you sit so despondently, my son?" Arjun sighed deeply and replied, "I have worked hard my entire life, yet misfortune seems to follow me. My crops fail, my fields are ruined, and despite all my efforts, I can never seem to find peace. I feel lost and burdened by the weight of my sorrows. What is the purpose of life when it seems filled with such endless struggles?" The sage, with a compassionate smile, sat down beside him and said, "Arjun, I see that you are consumed by the sorrows of life. But let me tell you, there are three things that will give you relief and lift the burden from your heart: offspring, a wife, and the company of the Lord's devotees." Arjun looked puzzled. "How can these things help me?" he asked. The sage nodded and began to explain, "A wife is a companion through life's trials. Her love, support, and partnership are the foundation of your strength. She helps you carry the burdens of life, and her presence reminds you of the joys of family and love. Offspring, especially children, bring purpose and hope. They are the continuation of your legacy and offer you a reason to persevere. Their laughter and innocence can provide comfort in times of grief, and they inspire you to be a better person, for their future depends on the choices you make. Lastly, the company of the Lord's devotees will always bring solace. When you surround yourself with people who share your faith, wisdom, and devotion, their positive influence will lift your spirits. Their words of comfort, their faith in the divine, and their shared understanding of life's transient nature will help you see beyond your troubles and connect with something greater than yourself." Arjun listened attentively, understanding the sage's words. The next day, he returned home and shared his thoughts with Savita. He reflected on the joy his children had brought into his life, despite the hardships, and how Savita's constant support had always kept him going. Together, they began to attend gatherings with other devotees, sharing stories of faith, hope, and love. Slowly but surely, Arjun found peace within himself. The troubles of life still came, but he was no longer consumed by them. His family, his wife, his children, and the company of kind-hearted devotees gave him strength and solace in ways he had never imagined. Moral of the story: when life's sorrows weigh you down, it is the love of your family, the support of a devoted spouse, and the company of those who share your faith that can lift your spirit and bring you relief. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.